I am Donald Ray Frank Sr., and I am a candidate for position 8, Port Arthur City Council at large. One of the things that I think is important is that we address the crime in our city, and one of the best ways to do that is to make sure that we have a police department that is fully staffed. Anything that we can do as a council to ensure that our police officers are taken care of and that our police staff is fully funded will aid us in crime prevention here in the city. It's also important that the city would partner with our Port Arthur Independent School District as well to do whatever we can to shore up and to mentor our youth. It's a critical time for our children in this society in which we live, and we need to address it.
You got this. We just going through some formalities right now.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm thankful for your presence here on today. I'm grateful for all of those who are standing with me on today as I come to announce my candidacy for re-election to the City of Port Arthur position 8. 3 years ago, I sought this position, and I offered myself as a candidate of vision and progress. And I'm proud to say that on this day, after the Martin Luther King holiday, that I have been a part of a mayor and a council that has moved our city towards that goal. During my term, we've guided the city through the uncertain times of COVID-19 and I have served as mayor pro tem in the mayor's absence during his recuperation. Also, we've seen over 100 streets in our city repaired, and we've allocated over $10 million more to complete this process. Also, we passed a resolution for $32 million in certificates of obligation for the building and renovations of an animal control center and public health facility, which are already in the process of design and implementation. Also, we have begun the construction of a new $66 million water plant for the city of Port Arthur. In these times where so many cities are dealing with contaminated water and no water in their cities, this is a major thrust for our city. Also, we've begun projects to address the flooding in the Alvesta area on the west side of Port Arthur, and we've also begun the building of lift stations throughout our cities to address flooding. We've passed resolutions as well for voters to allow the development of Pleasure Island, and I am proud to say even now that conversations are being held for a project on Pleasure Island, and that was a major plan that I ultimately wanted to see done, and this council, mayor, we've allowed that to happen, and we want to thank the voters because they were so important in that implementation because they had to vote to allow that to happen. Our city is strong financially and physically, and so we're seeking to become yet again a member of this council to make Port Arthur the city that we would have it to be. We're doing this because we believe Port Arthur can be better, that this will be a place where individuals will want to come educate their children to build homes, and we've caused that development to happen as well. 50 house development and other things are happening, but we want Port Arthur to be a place that we can live and we can grow and we can thrive. And I solicit the support of all the citizens of Port Arthur, Texas. Thank you.